Good morning, friends, and welcome to Rocky Mountain Gardens. Today my topic is going to be bugs in your garden. Now, as I've learned more about the birds that we share our gardens with, I realized that birds are very dependent on bugs. Many birds, that's their primary source of food and protein. So we have to think about bugs as our friends. I do not like bugs in my house, and actually we don't have a large population of bugs here in Colorado because of our arid climate. However, we do have bugs that are specifically helpful to our gardens, and you do too wherever you live. So today I am sharing with you what I have learned about the good bugs that we would like in our gardens and that you should never kill because you are afraid of bugs or bugs just kind of gross you out like they do me. I am actually trying to become one with the bugs and share my garden with them and with the birds that I love. So I'm going to give you some photos, close-up photos actually, of the beneficial bugs that we have that live in all of our areas of North America. And therefore you can start identifying them and being aware of how they help your plants. As a gardener, of course, we love our flowers and our beautiful plants in our backyards. So these are the bugs that you should welcome to your garden. The main point of this video is to help you learn about those beneficial bugs, be able to identify them, and even though some of them are kind of creepy looking, you can go ahead and be happy that you see them on your plants and not worried about them eating them up or, causing damage. Now let's begin looking into these happy and helpful bugs that we want to see on our plants and in our gardens. Wow, is this not one of the creepiest little bugs you've ever seen? It is called the Mealybug destroyer, and it was actually imported from Australia because it eats voraciously mealybugs and aphids, and it is completely harmless to our plants and ourselves. This little guy, the Braconid wasp, is the perfect bug for you tomato gardeners. If you love tomatoes and hate the dreaded hornworm, this wasp will take care of that problem for you. What it does is lay its eggs under the skin of the tomato hornworm, and when the eggs hatch, the larvae feed on the worm and actually kill it by eating it from the inside out. And it saves your tomatoes. The native bumblebee is a fuzzy and peaceful creature. They mind their own business and rarely sting anything or anyone. They pollinate many plants that other native bees, and particularly honeybees, cannot pollinate. In case you didn't know, and I just learned this recently, honeybees are not native to the United States or North America. They came from Europe. So we have a great need for our native bees to do some of the pollinating of our plants. Wouldn't you agree that this is a simply beautiful insect? And the lacy green leaves that you can see on it are, of course, how it got its name, the green lacewing. This bug devours aphids and other pests in our gardens for us. Of course, we are all familiar with the sweet little ladybug, and probably you know that ladybugs love to eat aphids as well. And as gardeners, we really don't like those aphids, do we? Well, I wanted you to know that this next photo that you see here is of a ladybug larvae, and larvae of this little bug can eat up to 400 aphids a day before they metamorphose into a pupa. Now the pupa is in photograph number 3, and he looks quite creepy, doesn't he? Actually, I had no idea that ladybugs went through these 3 stages that look so different from the adult that we're very familiar with. So keep that in mind. Look for these other stages of the ladybug's life, and don't kill these little guys either, because they are very beneficial for your garden. Praying mantises are carnivores with enormous appetites. They love aphids, beetles, and caterpillars. So welcome them to your garden. In the picture that we're going to see next, a close-up of this little insect's face. Isn't that a face a mother could love? So cute. But guys, I just wanted to give you a little warning, and that is that praying mantises are known to attack and eat hummingbirds. So it's very simple. If you see one on your hummingbird feeder, all you have to do is gently remove him from that place and put him somewhere else in your garden where you would like him to start eating up all those bad bugs. The small creature that you see in this photo is the larva of what is called the aphid midge. And these larvae are bright orange. Guys, they feed on aphids even faster than ladybugs or green lacewings, and they literally wipe them out off your plant. The adult that we see here will flit around your garden and is a great pollinator for your plants. So in both stages, it is a very, very beneficial insect. Lastly, let's talk about spiders. And I know many of you may be terrified of them, especially this guy, the black widow. Well, black widows are unusual in that they don't like to be out in the bright sunlight. They actually live in dark, undisturbed areas, and the webs that they make are very messy and loose. So if you keep your hands out of those dark spaces, if you are aware that the webs you see out in the open are from very helpful spiders, you maybe won't be quite so fearful. I also wanted to introduce you to my favorite spiders, and they are called jumping spiders. They have these cute 4 little eyes. All jumping spiders do, and they actually jump to catch their prey. They really don't engage in spinning webs as much as other varieties of spiders. But just remember that in your garden, spiders do not mean you any harm, and rather their webs are constructed to capture your enemies, those bugs that you don't want to see. So they probably won't bite you, and even if they do have some venom in their bite, they are generally not harmful to humans. As we close today, I thought I'd share with you a small video of the familiar roly-poly. All children just enjoy them so much, don't they? And they are so beneficial to our soil because they literally compost decaying matter into usable nutrients for our plants. So they are a fantastic little creature, which are actually crustaceans rather than bugs. Let me say goodbye to you today, and I hope you learned something from my video and can go ahead and have very great success with your garden the rest of the summer. Thanks for watching. This is Mary saying bye for now.